Hey Facebook fans, friends, and followers, this is Stalker coming at you from Dark Star, Clyde, Texas, 1825 County Road 113. Come on out and see us. Field opens here in about 45 minutes. Start doing chronos, game on by 10:15. But I figured I'd do a little video just to show you what's going on out here. We got some new structures put up, new paths cut out. Quite interesting. So I'm going to flip this camera around here somehow and see if I can't get to where you guys can see. If I figure out how to flip it from this video while I'm recording. Well, I guess I can't, so I'll do it this way. But anyway, turned out to be a nice morning. Rained a little bit, was foggy as heck, but now it just seems like it's a perfect morning for some gameplay. Will be a little wet to start, but the sun's already coming out. Make sure you hydrate. It's going to be a warm day, I can tell. Humid anyway. That being said, we're going to walk right over yonder here. This is the beginning of our field. This is where we come in. Staging area is right down there. That's where everybody hangs, gets ready, does their chrono, make sure waivers and all that good stuff are signed. This road right here is non-playable. From this corner down, this is non-playing field. This is a staging area. However, this section all along the tree line all the way back in, this all leads to the field and is fair game play. That being said, I came out yesterday, as Dark Star always does, try to keep things up and moving for everybody. We built some new structures. We got this little trail I'm going to take you down that I cut out last weekend, getting ready for our new spot. As we hit the trail, you'll notice it's narrow, but yet lots of cover on both sides. It's one of those back secret entrances or escapes from what we call the compound that we just started. You follow this up through, comes right out to the compound. Check this out. A little dirty and muddy right at the moment, but that'll dry out quick. You can see we've been working back here pretty hard. Cleared this whole area a couple weekends ago. Started building Pallets City. And as you come through, you'll notice this particular area is going to be one very large building. This whole area will end up a whole compound building. Bin Laden's compound, I like it. This here is a little city where everybody kind of hang out and fight and whatever as they go through gameplay. This is a little CQB area. As you come into this area, there's lots of hiding spots and places to stash yourself and get prepared for any opposition moving in. This is typically the red flag or the terrorist group. That being said, you can come out, walk down the main trail, or the main highway as we put it, that goes from the compound to the annex. And as we stroll back this way, you can see we need to put the mower out here again, folks, and we will. It'll be out here next weekend. The rain has not been too cooperative to put the tractor out here and get some mowing done. We try to get it done as much as we can each time, but of course we got to play by the weather because this is all sand, and even the tractor will get stuck out here. But anyway, as we follow down through, we're coming up on the annex. This is where the USA has a secret base, quote unquote. This is usually a pistol area. We have a lot of pistol matches in this area, but I'm thinking that that'll probably change now that the compound is going up. But here you can see, this is where our annex is. With the annex, this is usually a pretty hot spot for conflict. There's usually a lot of conflict going on in this area. Got a couple buildings set up. Eventually, this will be all buildings. All this area, just like the compound. That compound area will be one giant building with a few little ones. And if you break down this way, we started mowing this out last week. This is where the embassy will be. With the embassy, that's also connected to the USA. That's why they're so close, but yet still so far. Because there's a lot of opposition that comes after the ambassador or high priority targets, which are usually stashed or hidden around here. Now, we haven't built this up yet. We just got a bunch of it mowed, getting ready. And eventually it will stretch all the way back into down back in here. This will all be cleared out and it goes back around and then down this way. And this will all be expanded into a bunch of buildings as we collect more material. And remember, any donations made to Dark Star Tactical are used for the field. We have intents of building this place up to be in one hell of a 12-acre CQB / long-range shooting area, because there are a few good lanes to shoot in here. This is our embassy. As soon as it gets built, can only do so much, man. I put about, we Dark Star Tactical put out about 100 pallets this week, and we average between 50 and 100 pallets worth of structures every week. Every week. Now, there are some slow weeks collecting pallets, but you know, you do what you can. Also, real quick, I just want to throw a shout out to Hawk Building Supplies, Clyde, Texas. They've donated a few materials and stuff that help us build this up. And so if you're thinking about getting some storage, you should check out Hawk Building Supplies, Clyde, Texas. All right, that's the only plug I'm going to do for right now. Anyway, you follow this trail out, and this will lead you up to the airport, or the road to the airport. At the airport, there's communications, all that stuff. Now, you can see that there is the Annex here, but if you follow it out and around, excuse me, smoke way too much, I think. Follow this down and around. This will take you back into the airport. The airport being one hell of a long road. There is a runway, which we got a shooting contest coming up July 2nd, and this will be part of the course up into the airport. Beyond that, I'm still working out the details and keep you posted as that event grows. With that being said, this is our airport. Eventually there'll be a tower right here. There you got the terminal, little watch station. Of course, I stepped over the gate because we haven't put it all the way up yet. And these are some little staging points on the field. You got, like I said, you got the terminal. You got the airport entrance. It goes around. This goes all the way back out to Tripoli. Yes, Tripoli. That's where the QRF hangs out mostly. They have a headquarters. They got a prison. There's a lot of different stuff going on here. There's a checkpoint at the border. This is a checkpoint on the highway coming into the airport. Here's eventually one of our gates. And as that's being said, we just keep moseying on this way, and we'll end up at the checkpoint. Now, with the checkpoint, there's a lot of opposition that goes on here, so a lot of time is spent trying to keep people from making it into Tripoli, and I'll show you why we have such a problem at this particular location. As you come in here, there's one sneaky trail that goes around behind, but you're at a major junction here and here. The problem with here and here going into Tripoli is there are tons of trails crossing the road right through here, and it becomes a very vital point where people are crossing over to try to get into Tripoli, which is usually to take out or disarm a bomb, take out opposition, or attack the QRF before they can make a move. That being said, I'm not going to Tripoli. You guys have seen it. And if you haven't, come on out. 1825 County Road 113. I'm now working my way back to the Annex so that we can bump up with the CIA admin for the day, which is Isaac, aka James Smith. He is a commanding officer of Dark Star, and it is his week to run admin. That being said, I think I'm going to close out this video as soon as I find him so he can give a shout out. And I hope to see you guys out here in Clyde, Texas. It looks to be a beautiful day. I do say it's going to be humid. I can feel it already. That sun's going to bake off this rain. Holy crap. So when you come out, make sure you stay hydrated. Bring some water, plenty of water. Get your electrolytes. get a little meal to eat before you come out, so that way you got plenty of energy and don't get feeling nauseous. Now, with our range, I am thinking, did he already come through here? No, tracks in my tracks. Okay, I heard him out here, just don't know where he went. Whoo, big old spider web, check that out. Make sure we send an enemy through that. Oh, if he ain't out here, then I'm going to end this video and we'll catch him on the next one. I'll do a Facebook Live today, maybe catch some missions. Alright, we're moseying back up. He's back up at the parking lot. So with that being said, this is Stalker signing off. Come out and see us here at Clyde, Texas. Dark Star Field, 1825, County Road 113, Clyde, Texas. You have any questions or whatever, give me a shout. Area code 325-518-8499. And that's Stalker coming at you, aka Brian Tynan from Dark Star Tactical. Y'all have a fantastic Sunday.